Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you again so much for our time together. Second night of our truck crusade out in Fairview, District 16. You're going to have a wonderful time harvesting souls. And tonight, main campus, well, revival night. I'll see you at 7 o'clock. We'll have a wonderful time in the Holy Ghost. I won't even tell you what we're going to get into yet, but it's good stuff about the Holy Ghost. But right now, I want to take you back to Matthew chapter 26, beginning with verse 6. Now when Jesus was at Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, a woman came up to him with an alabaster flask of very expensive ointment, and she poured it on his head as he reclined at table. And when the disciples saw it, they were indignant. Now, indignant is an emotion. They were indignant, saying, "Why this waste? For this could have been sold for a large sum and given to the poor." But Jesus, aware of this, said to them, "Why do you trouble this woman? For she has done a beautiful thing to me." Notice, to me, not for you, to me. "For you will always have the poor with you, but you will not always have me. In pouring this ointment on my body, she has done it to prepare me for burial. Truly I say to you, wherever the gospel is proclaimed in the whole world, what she has done will be told in memory of her." Now that's a beautiful passage. But I want you to look at the apostles for a minute. And I'm not criticizing them. All of us make horrible mistakes and judgments and attitudes and emotions. But when you put the other synoptic gospels together with this, you find that Judas was upset about this, and then Judas went to the other apostles and stirred them up. So the other 11 apostles allowed themselves to feel that what Jesus did was wrong. They were indignant. They allowed themselves to feel, based on words from Judas, this is a waste, and they mirrored his words, and they copied his words. They allowed Judas's words to create emotions within them that are not biblically based. Now, rather than ask themselves, is this the right thing? What does the Bible say? They allowed emotions to cloud their judgment about right and wrong. Now, Jesus followed the same example that Moses did back in Exodus 17, verse 5. When the people criticized Moses, God said, "Go pass out in front of them. Go walk around in front of the people." See, when people criticize leaders for doing wrong when they've done nothing wrong, a good leader doesn't back up and get controlled by the emotions and the feelings of people. "Well, I feel it's wrong." Well, you know what? A good leader doesn't let themselves be controlled by those emotions. A good leader goes right around in front of them, doesn't back up an inch. And that's exactly what Jesus does here. He gets out in front of the situation and says, "You know what? I'm not ashamed of this. This was a beautiful thing." And every place the gospel is preached, the story of what she has done will be told. Now, I want to challenge you today as Christians. How much church trouble in all of your churches, how much church trouble how would be eliminated if we stopped living by our feelings? I feel something. And we started living by the Bible.